Hey cupcakes, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Dr. Ips here. How y'all feeling? I'm glad all of you could stop by. It's early in the morning. Let's see what time it is. It is 4:05 a.m. and it's April 7th, Tuesday, 2026. Okay? Can you see it? All right. So, let's get into it. The energy feels really good. This is the Eight of Pentacles, Four of Cups. Yeah, the energy feels really good. A lot of you guys need to make sure you get a lot of rest, because you might notice that when you don't sleep good, you're kind of like irritated throughout the day. And I don't feel like you mean to be like that, but you might notice like you're more on the negative side, a real pessimistic side, or just like, you know, real irritated. Like every little thing bothers you. I mean, every little thing. Okay. So it's 4 in the morning. Some of you guys could be Cancers. Excuse me. Leos. Something major could be happening right now. Something could be closing out. Eight of Pentacles again, with the Four of Pentacles this time. So you go from the Four of Cups, feeling like rejected or depleted in a sense, to the Four of Pentacles, which is, yeah, reserving your energy in a sense, or just, you know, saving, needing to save, watching how you spend, pinching here and there, because I feel like you guys might be making a big purchase or planning a trip or something. I don't know why every time I come on here, I feel like my throat is, like I have a whole lot of mucus, which is insane because I was doing good, but yesterday I did F around and buy me a, I only noticed that when I have been drinking the frappe, and I haven't had one in months. So you could be noticing certain things don't agree with you. And not to say don't agree, but you know, you might have been out and you wanted something real quick and that was the only convenient thing. So be careful with doing things out of convenience, you know? But yeah, I noticed that with the frappes. Maybe it's because the cold stuff. And the cold stuff isn't good for your body anyway. I was talking to this doctor from China, and they said the worst thing you could do is drink cold stuff. They were like, if you could just completely eradicate cold stuff out of your diet, you will see an increase in your health. And I'm like, holy shit. And they're like, even if you wanna, and you know how some people love ice, but when you drink cold stuff, he said that's kind of like a form of dehydration. And I'm like, really? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. So, because you're thirsting for it. It's just because you're thirsty. Your electrolytes are probably low, you know? So, yes, good to know, right? Good to know. Anyhow. But yeah, let's get into it. 4 minutes, 4:48. Somebody's phone number could start with 844 or 848 or 484. Fool card, yeah. I told you, you guys are getting some type of new beginning. or taking a leap of faith towards it, or just getting excited, or getting in that energy, or planning. Yeah, with the Ace of Cups here, this could be love coming in. And I see a Page of Swords. Yes, somebody is definitely watching. Ten of Swords. Okay, somebody could even be watching you in another relation or in another particular situation, and they're waiting to come in. This is giving me like America's Got Talent type energy, where they've been watching you and they're just waiting for you to get like eliminated from the show, and then they're gonna come in and like scoop you, or whatever the case. So this could be somebody coming in to scoop you up. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody's like, I don't know if somebody's en route or what, but they're close. Also, yesterday I did a video around, I'll say 10 a.m. and it was giving the vibes of Three of Cups with the Eight of Swords. Yeah, this could be somebody who's in their head. But anywho, it was giving me the energy of SHUT, the FUCK, up. But Spirit's like, we're in a new season. The video you did, yeah, it was good, but it was more on the vulgar side. It doesn't represent who you are now. Do it over. And I'm like, and they're like, do it over. So I'm like, oh man. So now I'm scrolling because I'm looking for the meditation. And I see a video because I started to upload it and everything. And then I'm like, okay, Spirit, should I post it? And they're like, they gave me the Eight of Pentacles with the Devil card, with the Chariot. And I'm like, come on. They're like, you already mastered this shit. Like, you got this in the bag. Why do you have to incorporate that type of energy? You know what I'm saying? It's very intense. It was very intense. It got you right where it needed to be, but they were like, basically it's more so like a practice. And I'm like, they're like, remember, this is your platform. Don't worry about nobody else. Don't worry about what nobody else is gonna say or think. We both know that you already did that. Just do it over. You know what I'm saying? People might come across your video who might have never seen other people's, and you know, they might come across yours. But you don't want, when they come across it, it's like, ugh, they kind of be a little repelled, or, you know, like, I don't know. Four of Wands, yeah. You're building more solid and successful, welcoming tribe. You're not trying to, you know what I'm saying? You don't want the wrong kind of people over here. So I'm like, okay, to say the least, right? Yeah. Nine of Wands. You don't want to put in all that work for Most High to be like, girl, we done come too far. Why are we still on this type of energy? There's a way to express yourself without, you know, coming off so like, I heard unprofessional, you know? Yeah, so they're like, you're in a new season. So they're helping me be a better public speaker, be able to articulate myself a little bit better, to be able to gut punch it how I need to without, you know, cursing and just sounding like a very unintelligent person. And I'm like, dang, never looked at it like that. But yeah, Nine of Cups, yeah. Seven of Cups. We want people to be fulfilled and happy when they come across your video, not confused and just like, ugh, what's wrong with her? And be speculating and shit. Yeah, judgment, speculating like, oh, she's mad, I don't want to be around that. And yeah, and then not watch the video. I'm seeing this girl where she was like, how to get people to stop and watch your videos without swiping or something like that. She said, I didn't watch it, but I'm seeing that. Yeah, sun card. And it's like, yes, now you're seeing the bigger picture here. Like, really weigh your options. Like, really, you know, see how you want to really, really present yourself. You have too many choices for you to just be out here looking confused and scattered and bitter. And that's the thing, that's the word of the day, bitterness. Bitterness. Nine of Pentacles. Because in that other video, I was basically saying that somebody was trying to make it seem like you were bitter, or you were feeling a certain way about a situation, and you're like, far from it. It was never that. But why do I need to explain that to you? You know, understanding that you pick your battles. Like, Seven of Cups is like, there's many options, but not all of them are so fruitful. And we are in the season of gratitude and abundance. We ain't trying to be in no low vibrational state to the point where we miss out on our blessings. Absolutely not. You know, and I feel like a lot of you guys could be struggling with that right now, to really like put your ego aside, or, you know, feeling like you need to address something, and it's farthest from the truth. You don't have to do anything. You really don't have to do nothing but, like they said, DIE and pay taxes. That's it. Literally. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to pay bills if you don't want to. You could become a nomad. You know what I'm saying? Seven of Cups, yeah. Ten of Pentacles. Look at that. Seven of Cups. Five of Swords. Yeah. You don't have to be in no type of confusion, overthinking, second guessing, or just like, you know, you have a lot of options out here. Sit back and really use your brain power for good. Yeah, for healing. Star card. And your cup will overflow with the Ace of Cups. Yeah, Fool card. All that Eight of Swords energy being in your head, or speculating and shit and wondering, and that's another thing, sneak dissing. Bitches love to sneak diss, okay? But that's not your problem. You shouldn't be worried about that. Let me take this ring off, y'all. I don't need nobody in my business. Okay, yeah. Six of Wands, yeah. And success will be yours. Ten of Pentacles. So let's get into it. Something about a smiley face. Maybe some of you need to smile more. Some of y'all need to smile more. Y'all could have got y'all teeth done. Okay, you could have got y'all teeth cleaned or whitened, or something about teeth. There was this lady. It's so much going on, child. Page of Swords. Somebody watching. Give them a show, but not the show that they're expecting. You know, and maybe somebody did watch and see you grow. Maybe they watch you grow up and elevate into something amazing, and they're low-key proud, but they'll never tell you that. I'm hearing somebody said heavyweight, you know? But then again, you could be seeing some people that you watch grow up, and how they had so much potential and they just strayed, you know? And strayed in your sense, maybe not in theirs, because maybe there's some reasoning, or maybe they didn't stray, but maybe because you don't see them really doing anything, or you don't really fully know the whole context of their situation or what they got going on, you would assume that they're not doing anything. 1441 on the clock. So a lot of assuming too, you know, there could be a lot of assumptions about you, speculation. People could be wondering, you know, about you. And I feel like you letting people wander. It's giving like Where's Waldo type energy. You know, people want to know. I heard, I want to know what love is. Oh, you know what I was hearing too? I don't know if the throat gonna give it to you how I'm receiving it, but I was hearing brown sugar, babe. I want some of your brown sugar, sugar. Yeah, something about D'Angelo. Yeah, the world card, Eight of Swords. Yeah, y'all coming out of some like stuck energy, or this could be somebody else. Maybe somebody didn't see you in the light that you knew you know, that you could be. And they're seeing it now, you know? My nose is starting to itch. But I feel like somebody could get the itches around you. Like, you could be coming around people and you could be like irritated. Bitch, is Mercury? Ooh, sorry, Spirit. That's a first slip. But irritating their spirit. You could be irritating the hell out of people's soul. You could be seeing people before they see you, and you hold your head. You keep your head high, but they'll put their head down out of shame or embarrassment, you know? There could have been a lot of people who try to play in your face. A lot of people who try to play in your face like they're one way with you, and then when another group of people come around, oh, I don't want to be seen with you. But then when people aren't around, then they want to come back. You have to notice, like, bitch, we're working on it. Is you really trying to act like you don't want to be seen with me? I didn't tell you to come over here. I was standing over here. You came over here. You know what I'm saying? So you could be noticing that, like, people could be trying to avoid you in a sense. When other people around, maybe there's some gossip and talk going on about you, okay? Maybe, you know, like I said, a lot of speculation, a lot of assuming. So people could be talking about you right now. But who cares, collective? What that got to do with you? Nothing. But I just feel like you guys are out here minding your business and kicking it. But yeah, Knight of Wands, Ten of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you overcame a lot. A lot. Somebody could be in jail. This could be a family member, a lover, or something. I'm hearing somebody say, yeah, he got locked up 3 weeks after our wedding. You child. So, let's go. Something about the best week ever. Bitch, look at the devil. Yeah, King of Wands. I told you somebody could have got locked up 3 weeks after their wedding. 8 of Wands. Maybe you're going to be getting confirmation about this. This could be somebody who is, who has a sex addiction. Why my nose looks so big, child? Yo, I be looking so crazy on this camera, but I don't look like this in person. So I'm like, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe people won't like mess with you, you know? But I've noticed that, like, I don't take photos good. Like, I'm not, like, the camera does not love me. You know, some people like, the camera loves you. The camera do not love me, honey. Or maybe that's just how I'm seeing it. Maybe somebody wants you to see yourself like that. Because I'm like, girl, you are beautiful. Like, when I look in the mirror or when I'm out and about, like, the stares, the looks, and that could be what it is. It's like, this could be a projection. This could be this King of Wands who's toxic, who is sending you this 8 of Wands energy. Yeah, 8 of Cups, because you could have walked away. Or this could just be somebody in their feelings. And let's talk about that brown sugar dude. This could be who this is. The one who could be going to jail. Somebody could be locked up. Maybe they think you did something to them. You know, maybe they think you did something to them. Somebody could be pregnant too. Because my nose is giving like pregnant nose. 3 of Swords. Yeah, somebody could just be hurt. 9 of Cups, that you're happy, you're abundant, you're successful, you know, you're fulfilled, You're emotionally fulfilled without them, possibly. I want some of your brown sugar. Yeah, you might got that good. And it could bother them that they can't have any more. Who don't love brown sugar, bitch? I got some right up in here. I'm gonna make my baby some green banana porridge. If y'all Jamaican, y'all know what's up. You know, green banana porridge. But let's go for his breakfast, child. Y'all know I get up early. So this is like, you know how they say, this is my peak hours. This is like my 9 a.m. for the people who actually start their day at, start their work day. But anywho. Ooh, the Lovers. Look at that. Look how intense that is. And he looked like he's a little bit more. She looking like, yeah, nigga, I know you want it. And he like, oh, I just want to devour you. That could be somebody. Sorry, spirit. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah. My lips look like I got lipstick on. But I don't. But yeah. Okay, so that's gonna be the bonus. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. Y'all could just be working on a connection. Or you might know a connection is coming in. Something about the gym, the sauna. You could be going to the sauna today. You could have recently started like LA Fitness and you go 3 days a week, but you might just go for the sauna because you might do exercises at home. So you might have like a little trial, maybe like a little 3-day pass, and you're gonna 22:02 on the clock. Full alignment too. Full alignment. Ace of Wands. That's in your energy. That's your 2211. That's your environment. Very magical, very powerful, very intense, very action oriented. And that Ace of Wands, today is Tuesday. Oh, happy Tuesday. Happy Mars Day. It's Tuesday, right? Yeah. Very intense energy. Yeah. So this could be a lover who's pulling on your energy because this is the bonus. 5 of Cups. Somebody could miss y'all. I want some of your brown sugar. Star card, yeah. Yeah, but y'all could be in no contact. This is the Nothing card. There's absolutely nothing going on. Crickets. Okay, yeah, somebody might want to heal something. Somebody could be praying. Somebody could be losing faith in a connection. Or this could be you who could be feeling like love just might not be in the cards for you. And that's when it pop up, girl. You could just be fully focused on your work with that 8 of Pentacles. And your home life, possibly children if you have any, or just your wellness, your beauty. You know, getting back to you, self-caring. And then boom, out of nowhere, you're like, oh my God, 23:32 on the clock. Am I doing the do? This could be a lot of sexual energy too. This could be somebody sending you this, or you could be like this, or you could be ovulating too. A lot of people don't know. Because I remember people used to be like, damn, it seems like a DEMON is on my back every time I'm about to get my stuff. And it's because you're supposed to be creating. So you're getting those hormones because you're supposed to be co-creating with someone. That's why your pheromones are so high. And then you see, you might notice. But for me, I noticed that my guy, you know what I'm saying, would always want to be around. Doesn't matter. And I'll be like, that's kind of weird. You know, and they be extra cuddly, but it's because you're supposed to be creating. I feel like that's a very high pivotal point for feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah. What's the collective's energy? I feel like the only thing I'm going to clarify is the warning. I'm not going to go into everything. Eight of Wands, yeah. I'm telling you, it's very fiery. You taking action. Something could be happening swiftly. Now, this could be like a quickie. I don't even know why we here. Why are we here? How did we get here? Yeah, this could be a quickie. Or this could be just like a lot of communication coming in. It's like one little thing sparks and sets it off. Or this could even be like a fire. Oh my God. This could be a fire. Ooh. Be careful. Watch your stuff. Okay. This could be a fire. This could even be like, I'm hearing warding. I don't know if somebody's getting like a tattoo or something about branding. You guys could like work on a farm or something where they do like smoke pork, or I don't even know, smoke pork, or because I'm hearing like swordsmen, like they're burning the sword and they're banging it to get all the impurities out. So something about a butcher. You could work in a butcher shop, meat shop. Okay. Somebody could be a drummer. I heard little drummer boy. Somebody could be 5. Or you could have like a little maestro or Picasso or something out on your hands. Somebody could play the piano. Okay. This could be your child who's like 1, playing Picasso or singing, like, you know. Yeah, something could be going on here. You could be getting some type of communication, quick communication, like passionate, fiery. Or with this Ace of Wands, with this 8 of Wands, this could be like I said, somebody could be locked up. Maybe somebody caught somebody having sex in a car or something, or auditorium, or in school grounds, school property. I don't think they would lock you up for that, but some niggas be extreme, you know? Some people be very extreme. Yeah, Leo. This could have been at a game or something. And you know, police be at them games. Page of Wands, yeah. This is definitely a message. 8 of Cups. Somebody could have AWOL'd. 3 of Cups. At a party, 4 of Swords, yeah. Somebody could have got drunk or something and just went crazy. I don't know, but Ace of Wands, passionate new beginning after some type of communication, honey. Some type of, I feel like it's good communication though with the Lovers here. Maybe this is something you're just creating. You could be getting communication from 3 different lovers at one time, and you could be like, what the hell going on here? Yeah. Something about the justice system. Somebody could even file a lawsuit thinking that they were going to do something and it got dismissed, it got thrown out, nothing happened. This could be somebody in divorce court. Yeah. Emperor with the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, this could be somebody who's possibly getting a divorce, and here come the headache. Somebody could be trying to get somebody locked up. This could be an annulment too. For me to say the whole thing about he got arrested 3 weeks after we got married. King of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, this could be someone who can be telling you like they're not married anymore. Queen of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. Maybe somebody thought they were gonna, maybe somebody got married for money. And with this, if you want to put 8 and the 8 and the Ace is 9 of Wands. Somebody could have got defeated. Because they might have went into something for love and somebody else went into it for finances. Yeah, King of Swords. 9 of Pentacles, yeah. Somebody could be single. Somebody could have got with a female who was just out. I heard alpha blood. Yeah, and a lot of these women do that. They will get with these men. You know how it go already. I don't have to speculate and say that. And a lot of these men do the same thing, because in the reading yesterday, yeah, Seven of Swords, told you. Somebody could have lied and deceived somebody. A lot of these men do it as well. If not, the men do it worse. They just know how to put it on a little bit better. The stigma is all around women, but we need to start talking about these men who do that as well, who actually go out and scout women who are financially stable, balanced, have everything going on for themselves, and they've ruined them. I was looking, you know who I was looking at yesterday? Lotto. I've been hearing that she was pregnant, but I thought it was like AI, because you know how they have people out here, I didn't know. And I've seen a video that said Lotto finds out that 21 Savage is married still, and his wife is pregnant too. And I just like, I felt something in my spirit, because I could just see the despair and the disappointment in her face. And I'm like, she had so much potential. She was at a peak in her career, you know, or so it may seem. I don't know their life. I don't follow these people, but I'm like, she's such a beautiful girl. I watched her from growing up, and I'm just like, wow. And I'm like, when she used to rap, didn't she used to be talking about people? So I'm like, you see, sometimes you got to be careful what you say and how you say it and what you know? And that's why Spirit had to bring me back, like, you don't want that type of energy out there. Your old channel, okay, but this is the new rebrand of you, and see, all that shit she was talking about them people came back and happened to her. And I'm not saying it's okay, but I'm like, how did you not see that? I'm like, of all the men in the world, but men know how to trap a woman as well. King of Swords, Ace of Swords. These men, they don't care. I feel like it's just another score for them. Seven of Wands, yeah. It's just another score, another notch under their belt. And we as women, we need to start waking up and realizing, like, yeah, we got to stop allowing these men to take us down, you know? Four of Swords. Stop sleeping with these men so quick. Stop being so lustful. Knight of Wands, yeah. Stop and evaluate some stuff. Take a step back and really get to know someone. And you know, Eight of Wands, because this could be some of y'all asses that might be meeting someone or going back to an ex, or just dibbling and dabbling and moving too quick. But let's hurry up, because I don't want to make this long. Okay, what does this Ace of Wands have to do with this Eight of Wands for the collective? Nine of Wands, bitch. I told you. Oh, man, you got me out here cursing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I heard I'm legally blind. But, yeah. Nine of Wands, I told y'all. 9 could be significant. So something goes from 1, it's like 0 to 100. Okay, and this could be somebody telling you this, because remember, I came in here saying something about SHUT, the FUCK. Right? I told y'all. So please be careful. I don't know if y'all get the talking, it gets heated. Remember with the Ace of remember I told you happy Mars Day. Very intense energy with the 8 of Wands. Y'all talk going back and forth. 9 of Wands. Now somebody's in the county. I told y'all. I don't know what this is. This could be somebody who newly got married and ran into an ex, or ran into somebody and they said something to them. Now they're getting locked up. This could just be a random run-in with the law enforcement. So you have to be careful. I said a lot of assumption. Remember I said a lot of assuming, bitterness. Page of Pentacles. Okay, this could be somebody who tried to talk to somebody's spouse or lover around them. 2 of Pentacles. Yeah. This could be somebody who offered somebody something in somebody's face. It was 3553 when I said that. And they like, you don't see me standing here and not ninja. You know what I'm saying? 4 of Pentacles. When they should have just tempered themselves. And it all goes back to me saying, you might want to address something. And it's like, is it even worth it? So the cards is out here telling the truth today. 3 of Wands. Should have just waited, or not say anything, or just, you know. What's the warning? That's the only thing I'm going to clarify, because we're already 36 minutes in. I hope y'all like the video. Make sure you like it, share it, you know. 2 of Cups with the Chariot. I'm telling you, y'all could have been in travels. Tower. I cannot make this stuff up, yo. Tower, let's cut it. Nothing card. You should have just said nothing. 4 of Pentacles, you should have held back. 5 of Swords. Now you in the 5 of Swords with the 3 of Swords. So something could have went really bad. Chariot with the 2 of Cups. Yeah. This could have even been an ex. Tower. This could have been an ex. I don't think I'm gonna just leave it, because we already too much time in. This could have been an ex you ran into. Or they knew you were gonna be somewhere. Or y'all could have had words. You know? And remember this Mars. So it's hella intensified today. I don't know where the planets are and all that stuff. I don't follow, but yeah, this could be you just feeling hella defeated because whatever action you took made something go worse. Or you could even been the one who was like antagonizing something. And maybe your spouse was like, just be quiet, just chill, or whatever the case may be. And you like, nah, F that. Or you could be arguing with your spouse. Or it don't have to be a spouse. It could just be like a boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. And you felt like somebody needed to defend your honor, and it went left. Oh my God. Okay, what's the outcome? Ooh, child, I'm seeing the 5 of Cups, but I'm seeing it in this deck. The 4 of Cups is on the bottom. I'm seeing the 5 of Cups in this deck when he's just standing there like, you know, yeah, Sun card. Let's see. What's the outcome, Spirit? Ooh, what's that wanted to flip? 6 of Cups. Yeah, that's the police car. Yeah. Should have just went on. What's the outcome? 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. Should have just waited. A lot of Wands. It's a lot of feelings out here. Not even feelings, but like it's intense. King of Wands. Knight of Swords. Doing something impulsive. The Sun card. When they realize something. Page of Cups. They could have even seen their ex and their new person, whether male or female, with their child in their hand with this Page of Cups. 6 of Wands. Online, boot up. 7 of Wands. It's a lot of Wands out here, a lot of fire energy. And 7 of Pentacles. 7, 7. Justice. I'm telling you, somebody could have even told somebody they don't want somebody around their kid. They could have even had a breakup and they was like, oh, I'm not dealing with that person. Somebody 4004, somebody could have even blocked somebody. And somebody seen somebody else, possibly in a car, boot up, and their kid was there too. And it's like, you got my kid around here, King of Swords, and somebody went ape shit. That's what I heard. I'm sorry, Spirit. I'm sorry. That's four, yeah, King of Wands, yeah. So this could be somebody who got a temper. King of Cups, yeah. Somebody was in their feelings. Pick up your feelings. Yeah, let's just clarify. Four of Wands, yeah. Or somebody could have came home and somebody was cheating on them, child. Natural disaster. And now somebody in court trying to negotiate. Fury. I told you, look, the introvert, they in the house not talking. This could be you and your person. $41.14. Yeah, somebody trusted somebody. Somebody could have even fell asleep. Or they thought somebody was sleeping and they were on the phone talking to somebody else with this 8 of Wands. And somebody bust in the bathroom like, what you said, mother? Shut your mouth. This could, yeah, commitment. Somebody could have been about to get married or just, you know, put it 41, 44, put it where it fit. And somebody on the phone with their next chick and somebody lost it, yeah. Somebody lost it. This could even been somebody on the phone talking to their little Ubia lady. They spiritualist like, okay, well, what do I do now? You know what I'm saying? I made sure when we did it, it was, you know what I'm saying? I spoke and I chanted whatever you said. But I don't think it's working. He got really violent. I'm not laughing, Spirit. I'm not laughing, but I'm laughing. Because y'all be doing too much. All the time. Look, I cannot make it up. Let me put my stuff back on. Yes, I'm still watching. Well, I'm not watching. I'm listening. Let's just go around it real quick, child, because it's already 42 minutes in. All right, Spirit. What's this Ace of Wands? Listen. Please make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Holla at your girl. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And that could have been what it was, too, with the... it could have been a robbery. And she's like, you didn't even defend my other. You just let him smack me like that? Look. Yeah. Somebody could have just been scared. Somebody could have realized they did not marry the person they think they married. 4334, they married a punk. 77, and I'm not saying, you know. Or maybe in recent past, you could have told this person, oh, you're a punk, you're a scaredy cat. And then they went and did something and it wasn't, you know. Child. Somebody could have realized, like, this was not, they lost out here. So somebody could have got somebody hurt out here. Look, bitch, I cannot make it up. Let's move on. We gotta hurry up and get up out of here. I don't know what y'all got going on, collective, but y'all seen it was 4:05 a.m. Somebody could be on the 405. This could have happened on the highway with the car coming back home from an event. Ooh, child, what's this 8 of Wands? Y'all could have been talking about something that happened at the party. Somebody could have been dancing, reminiscing. Yeah. Or this could even been somebody who was already locked up previously. Disturbance, 4 o'clock. And they were, you know, they could just be like, wow, I can't believe we're finally here now. You know, it's been a long road. And with the whole thing with Lotto, with the marriage, like, I didn't know you were still married. They could have been out at a function. They having a conversation like, everything we shared, you gonna do me like this? Not to realize this could even been like wedding photos that they saw online. You know, you saw or they saw or whatever, but somebody saw something. We seen it. They saw something that they did not like about somebody who they were supposed to either be with, or, you know, this is giving the energy like you being with somebody. They want to be with you for over 10 years or plus years. You guys were just kicking it, or not kicking it, but y'all were in a relationship. They never proposed, never did nothing. Now you break up with them because you're like, I'm not waiting no more. Could have been another birthday or anniversary. And they want to bring you earrings instead of a ring. And, you know, to each his own. But, and not saying they have to, but you thinking like we're going to grow old together. That's why you were sticking around. Come to find out, you feel like you risked it all. Like, you know, or you're like, fuck it, I'm going to risk it all. Damn, Spirit, I'm sorry. You risking it all, right? You risking it all. And you're like, oh, I'm all in 10 toes. Yeah. And you were like, you know what? I'm breaking up. You don't want to commit. And and then you find out that they got married 3 to 6 months after y'all broke up. So put it where it fits, y'all. This is definitely juicy. I'm not laughing. Yeah, somebody could have been in a daydream. Somebody could feel like they were pranked, punked, or something. This could even be, it's giving Medea. Remember Medea when homeboy went and got with the girl he had a baby with and dragged her out the house and called a U-Haul, packed all her stuff? Yeah. Somebody could have been in a facade or some type of illusion, but somebody else could have been wearing a mask that they wanted something more than they did. And I told y'all, it all goes back to what I said about these men tricking these women out of their spot, or, you know what I'm saying? And this could have been somebody who put their mouth on you, and I came in here saying S-H-U-T. Yeah. Somebody could have had words or make it seem like you're bitter, and it's like you don't even know the facts of the facts. So how can you even speak on it, you know? Child, pick up your feelings. Yo, I don't know what's going on, but juicy. What does this Ace of Wands have to do with this Eight of Wands? This communication or something that happened fast? Yeah. Somebody could be sick behind what they find out. Or this could have even been sex. Like I said, somebody could have slept with somebody too quick, and now they could be sick. And they could be finding out that this person is a whole married. And another thing too about these swinger parties. Somebody should have waited with the Three of Wands. These swinger parties. Oh my God, this shit go deep, son. Yeah, somebody trusted somebody, and somebody could have did it when it had like a threesome, foursome. Not listening. They spirit could have told them. Look, I said they spirit could have been telling them 48. And it was like, you really gonna do it? And I'm slipping, I'm sliding, I'm look. Collective, I'm leaving it there. Matter of fact, let me just hurry up. What's the Chariot with the Two of Cups? I feel like spirit was, yeah. I don't know if somebody got hypnotized by the luxury lifestyle, or how somebody was working, how somebody was looking. And I told y'all, these men could be women. Flip the roles. How these men, the women get stigmatized like that's what we do, but the men just make it look better. They know how to dress it up better. You know what I'm saying? Because some of them could be established themselves, but they could be fronting. They could be, scamming or whatever they do. And it all goes back to the mucus in the throat. This could be somebody with this Ace of Wands here. And now it's like, I notice every time I have a frappe, or every time I get with Johnny, every time I get with Roger, every time I get with Tony, every time I get with Bobby. And then I said, brown sugar, babe. I want some of your brown sugar. Yeah. So, and then remember, D'Angelo put out an album called Voodoo. So this could be somebody who's realizing every single time I get with this person or deal with this specific person, something occurs. And did I not tell y'all? What did I say? You told me to make sure when we were doing it, I was chanting the words, and he lost it. He went crazy. He just got really violent. Did I not say that? And now look. And look, because somebody could have did somebody who was already in an arrangement, and we don't know the protection that this woman had over her, or what type of dibbling and dabblings this person had. But baby, it backfired bad. Because somebody could be trying to figure some shit out. Oop. I did good though, Spirit. I did good. That was what, 6? I know it's extreme, but it's at least, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Yeah. What did it say? I can't even see, child. Yeah, worth. Yeah. Somebody didn't look at who they were dealing with. They were just looking at the aesthetics. They were looking at the material. This person could have had a nice car. And that King of Wands, he could have came in looking real good. Because the King of Wands, he could step, okay? Really looking real dapper, okay? This could have been an official. And didn't I say something about military? Did I not say something about military? Did I? What did I say about military? I don't remember. Rewind it. Yeah. This could be somebody who make reservations, But this could have been somebody who was in a marriage with somebody who was well off, the woman. And they, using this woman's money to fund a lifestyle as if they're single. What's this reservation? Oh, child. Look. This could be somebody who do magic on people. SEX magic to get them to marry them. They could have like a whole black book of all the people they took down, bitch. 7. Didn't I say that though? I said that in the beginning. I said these men, it's a game for them. Just a little notch under their belt. Yeah. These could be people who, this is the justice system. Look, they could be getting taught how to do this. Yeah. How to get around certain things. 53, what to say. What's this lovers for the bonus? Evidence. I'm trying to tell you, I cannot make it up. You're going to get evidence that somebody already got somebody. So please be careful. Do not be too quick to jump into something. And it all goes back to the beginning where I said these women like to jump on the bandwagon. I don't know if I said this, but I said this yesterday, where I mentioned when somebody new gets with somebody, they listen to everything the masculine tell them, or vice versa, flip the roles. And we know as women and men how people are in certain situations. 54-45. We know how certain things end and how people are very deceptive. Sometimes you need to do your own research. And I'm not saying go research the person's whole life, but you usually know, like, when somebody lying, like, that don't even sound right. You know? And y'all want to jump on a bandwagon and attack the other person, not knowing the full scope of the situation. So this could have been somebody who was fixing their mouth and saying all this stuff and letting this person, listening to every single thing this person told them. Oh, they were the toxic one. You know, I left her or left him. This person is bitter. Remember I said that in the beginning? This person is bitter. And this whole time, the person was cheating on them. Like, I had it wasn't my friend, but an acquaintance. And they told me how the person was violent. And I'm like, oh yeah, look at the pot caught in the kettle black, when I recall you doing the same thing to an individual, you know? And, oh, they're violent. I said, did you cheat on them? No, I didn't. No. I'm like, oh, okay. So it's just because they don't know how to keep their hands on themselves? Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm like, we are adults. Like, we should be able to, you know, take a step back, and you go in that room, I'm going to go over here until you calm down. They're like, yeah, I like how you think. And I'm like, But I knew something wasn't right because they answered too quick. Most people would be like, you know, no. You can always tell because people do these little micro expressions, and if you're not really hip to what's going on, it'll bypass you. You'll look right over it. But yeah, gots to be more careful. I'm hearing whelp, you know, so I don't know, child. What's this 3 of Wands? Yeah, gain. Somebody should have waited. They really thought they was going to gain something before they planted this seed. Told you. Somebody was not following their intuition, not listening to their better judgment, not taking the heathens or the wardens on this collaboration, thinking stuff is sweet. Trusting somebody, and they getting the confirmation that something is calculated. This person does this. This is what they do. They go around. Look, go around towards people who are very fortunate, and to cause them an accident. Okay? Child. They want to, yeah, it's like they go to whoever to get whatever little mix-up they need to throw the energy in the air. Remember, I said something about military when I saw this card. I'm trying to remember, but they go and bribe people. Like, oh, we're going to be together. Like, somebody's a good talker, good communicator. And didn't I not come in here and say I want to be a better public speaker? They're teaching me, like, we're going to use this platform to get you where you need to be. You know, use this for practice. Because when you get where you're going, we need you to be able to really stand out and be clear and convicting in your communication. And look, this could be somebody bribing somebody. Like, we in this together. I'm here to help you. You're a blessing in disguise. The whole time, they didn't see that this person was coming in to conquer and destroy. Look, yeah, somebody could have acted like they had all these notches under their belt. Yeah, it was women. They weren't fortunate. They were a scammer. I'm sorry, Spirit. I'm sorry. Look, all they do is stress people out. Keep people restricted and confined. They bind them. And did we not see the 8 of Swords? Look, they puppeteer these people, had these people second guessing themselves, not being able to fully decipher what's going on or truly understand it. Like, you know, just be confused on which way to go, and they ready because look, mind, fantasy. This is somebody who play these games and then try to act like something just naturally happened. Like, you know what I'm saying? When it was all a ploy, a plot. They do that. They take gifts from people. Didn't I say that they do something? They're learning how to get over on people. They could put something in people's drinks. They could give them something to drink. This could be sex, you know, to get them to trust them and relax around them. They come in like they're giving good advice, or they can teach you some stuff. And look, listen, I'm gonna leave it there. Look, and then boom. Yeah, now you sitting here like this. It's like they come in, they gaslight you. Now y'all married, and look. Look, you're already stuck in this. The commitment. Then they start bullying you, getting other people to bully you, making you mad, constant fighting and arguing. And then you out here, the only thing you leaving is with your dog. And I said something yesterday in the video where I said, with D.I.C.K. and Jane, that movie with Jim Carrey. Remember, he went up to the, he thought he was going to the, like, going up. And they basically just used him as a scapegoat to take the fall for everything. And the only thing he left out of there was that plant, remember? Yep. Only thing you're going to leave out of there is with that dog, if possible. Look. So, and you could be the type of individual. Some people just want to get married. They don't want to show face. They don't want to be embarrassed. They don't want to look like a simp, or they don't want to, you know what I'm saying? This could be anything. And this could be somebody who rushed into a marriage because their ex was not, you know, and then they meet somebody who checked off all the box, so they claim. Ain't no cups out here. There's no cups out here. The Lover's card, the Two of Cups. And it's in the warning position with the Chariot. Don't rush into something. Look, something might look good, but don't rush. It's not real. So somebody could have got you to rush into a marriage because maybe you left out of another situation and should have waited. You should have got to know this person. So either this is upcoming, or this is definitely a warning collective for y'all to take heed. Be careful. Watch your drinks around certain people. Okay, somebody coming to mess with your mind, and it's like clockwork. Okay, it's like clockwork. So be careful. What is this Three of Wands? I cannot. This could even be, and didn't I say something where I was like, somebody didn't even like defend your honor. You just gonna let him smack me like that? And when I said that, I wanted to say this could even be somebody who set this whole thing up. They married you and they told the person to break in, or they're gonna be with so-and-so, put on like a show, I'm gonna leave the back door open, or you know what I'm saying? Like when you're sleeping, they gonna let them come in. Yeah. It's giving that movie White Chicks. Remember when they went to the house and the dog was there and everything? And he was like, you gotta get out because we coming home, like we leaving the restaurant. Because he wanted to wine and dine that girl. So it could be that energy as well. What was that card? It was meant to go back. Let's shuffle it again. What card was that? Damn. What card was that? Coach. Yeah. I told you. This is somebody who, they might even have like a little, because I'm seeing the Greek sorrows, and they like set it off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this could be like a whole fraternity, a frat, or sorority, and this is what they do. It says advice. Let me, I got a flashlight. My son, he found it in his room. Advice, obedience, knowledge. Yeah. This is people being coached into doing this. You know who I'm seeing? That guy who came online and was telling people how to catch a print. I'm seeing him, and he was like, ladies, if you want more coaching, he was like, I get people married in 6 months, and you know, he give you dating advice. So this could confirmation. Y'all heard it. This is somebody who is coaching these people. Not saying that's what he's doing. Not throwing no shade on nobody, so please don't get in your feelings. But this could be the coach who's telling you, like, wait, like him. Wait, don't jump into anything. If this and this and this is what they're doing, and if you follow these, get out. Don't go any further, because it's not going to lead to anywhere. They just want the cookies. This could have been somebody who told you with that hesitation card. Okay, don't do it. Okay, and you fell right in the trap. Look, so be very careful. Be very cautious. All right, I want to clarify with these because I feel like it's really going to bring it home for us. Yeah, moon card. Told you, look. It's going to really bring it home for us. I wanted to say the snake, but I was like, no, look. I'm telling you, out of boredom will make you do some things. It will. It will. Look. And as soon as it started, you got to learn yourself, though. Because plenty of times I'll be in here and I'm washing the dishes and I'll get distracted immediately. And I'll be like, maybe I should go place an order. And I said I wanted to buy this. Somebody could be smoking weed. Or somebody could have got into a car accident with a Mercedes Benz. A white lady was driving, or a white chick or whatever. Yeah. Boredom will have you blocked. Okay? Boredom will have you blocked. Have your good health and poor health. Okay? I'm trying to tell you, some of y'all have a rare gift where y'all could just look right through people. Okay? You could see a broke coming from a mile away. Or some of y'all are learning. Take heed, take the warning. Just because they look all prim and proper, that does not mean a thing. Does not mean a thing. Okay? Doesn't mean a thing. You might something about a skunk, and I said that yesterday in that reading when I saw somebody smoking that skunk. I could smell it. It just came in my windows open. I'm seeing the hangman in here, but I had it like this, and I'm like, this is giving me somebody who's in a bath, and they had to do like a tomato bath because they got sprayed by a skunk. So yeah, that could be your warning. You could be getting like different little synchronicities. Like you could be bucking your toe, especially if you're about to get dressed. You hit your toe, or you're walking and let's say the space heater, you step on the cord and you're like, what the hell? Or you're, in the bathroom and, you might have like your foot massager and you trip up and damn near fall. You're like, oh my God, what's going on? That's your sign to sit your ass down. 8. Come on, Spirit. I'm not going to do the 10. I'm not going to go to 10. But the reading be so juicy and so intense. Yeah. All right, Spirit. It's already over the time. I'm not going to try to make it a little bit too much longer. But people will see you in your purpose, child. And they will come and try to mess it up. They want some of that luck. Okay, they see your business booming, and a lot of them know that they karmic, but they don't care. That's what some of them are put on here. That's their contract. I wanted this to be shorter, but it gets so juicy. You don't want it to end. Yeah, look, it's just so intense. That could be what, some of y'all could be realizing like it was just too intense. Or this could be you reminiscing about a marriage. This could even be like a breakup. And you getting evidence that somebody was cheating on you the whole time. And now you could be deciding to go be like a counselor. You could even be going back to school to be like a counselor or a therapist or a dating coach. Or this could just be you in therapy, learning how to work on you, be more self-sufficient, or, you know, control yourself, you know? Yeah, control yourself, because there's a lot you cannot see about people's character. Maybe you just don't have discernment, or yeah, you got to start over. Some of y'all rushed into something or is about to rush into something with a snake. So be careful. I'm going to need you to take your time. Okay? And maybe collective, maybe this is why what we're saying, like maybe you're trying to articulate yourself, or you're want to present yourself a little better, but maybe you, in this instance, you might just need to tell somebody. It was 1:11:01 on the clock when I was about to say SHUT the FUCK up. Yeah, because look, this might be the one time you might need to step out of character and just say that. You don't have to go off, you know? This could be why they got the fighting, like, oh, you done went and gave me something, and then now you talking about you married. This is the one you told me I didn't have to worry about. Yeah, somebody was hiding the fact that, you know what I'm saying? They were healing from something. Or somebody thought they were somebody that they were not. I told you, fragmented, distorted. Somebody thought they were getting some type of wish for fulfillment. But no, this was a cold-hearted, conniving, toxic, low vibrational, overly sexual DEMON. Remember I said the women, when they're about to get their cycle, it's like, oh, I don't know what type of DEMON jumped on me. Yeah, that King of Wands probably doing that to get you to commit. And they don't even have to commit to a marriage. It's just to come into some type of agreement or covenant sexually. Okay? So they could continuously siphon off of your energy, your love, your luck, your divine, your divinity. Yeah, your star quality. And some of y'all are learning. Not all love offers are love. Okay? Some of those love offers are offering you up. Okay? Let's go. What's this Ace of Wands with this marriage here? Trial and error. I told you, karmic cycle. Not all love. This marriage right here, whatever this was or is or will be, is just a learning lesson. Talking about online. You might have went and slept with somebody and then you find out immediately that they married. Lightning tower. That's the tower energy. What's this Eight of Wands with the memory? Ooh. Good news, but it did not flip. Eight of Wands. Yeah, hot mess. Told you. This could even be you who had like a little problem. 1-14-14. This could have been you just reminiscing after getting married. Reminiscing. I could have seen something over here. Reminiscing about your days when you were a little bit spicy. Okay? Well, this is just you thinking back to something that currently happened. Now you're calling you a mess. Probably went and had a one-night stand. Okay? Yeah, probably chaos. I told you. Somebody just want to murk up your energy. Evil eye. This could be somebody who is sending you work from the past. I can not make it up. You having to start over all the time. Oh, excuse me, confirmation. Yeah, this is a woman. This could be that ex sending you that work. That could have been the wife. Okay? Yeah, this could even been the wife. And it's so funny because with the whole Lotto situation, I said, so she liked her post when she said that Lotto was pregnant, but now she's pregnant. So she liked it. And then after, how did they find out that she was pregnant? Did she announce it? Why would you do that knowing? And I mean, no disrespect. I'm just saying. It was intentional. Why would you like it and then announce your pregnancy? Yeah. To have somebody in their head to harm somebody while they're pregnant, or, yeah, to harm somebody while they're pregnant, to have them in distress. Yeah. Somebody could be sick after finding this out. Somebody could feel defeated. What's this Nine of Wands with the illness? Karma. It was karma. Somebody thought that they were getting somebody single. But somebody rolled the dice, took a risk. Anyway, didn't listen to their better judgment. You know how sometimes you be like, oh, I'm going to just see. We're just going to try a thing. It ain't that serious until the baby bumps start. Then it's like, what do I do? But I don't want to KIL my baby. Yeah, somebody definitely going to get karma, or this is somebody's karma. Karmic lesson. Learning karmic lessons. Getting what you deserve. Yeah, somebody's a hot mess, chaotic, messy situation, being irresponsible. What I said. What is this trial and error? Experimenting with people, with your life. Inexperience in a job or situation. Yeah. Somebody knew nothing about what this was and just jumped head first. What's this Chariot, Two of Cups, reservation and stop? Relocation. Yeah. Somebody could have even married somebody and left. Or somebody, this was somebody who was at a distance. Love and divine timing. They're warning you that somebody could have recently moved. Okay. Recently relocated. Changing the home, moving to a new location, plans to relocating for work. Yeah. Somebody could have came in like, this is what they were doing, this is what they had going on, and the whole time they had a whole wife. Or this is what somebody does. They go to different places and meet different people. And, you know, they jump from city to city. Marry all, with the trial, yeah. They marry multiple people. Leave these people like this, sick. And feeling like they deserve whatever this was. And then they on to the next. What's this evidence with this lover? Damn, star card in the reverse. Yeah, this is a chaos agent. This is people, because people don't know that chaos is just magic uncontrolled. This is somebody who sees people star quality, like I told y'all in the beginning. 119 on the 19 on the clock. They see people star quality. And they go in there to FUCK it up. I ain't cursed this time, serious. Leadership, yeah. They see these women glowing, phenomenal, healthy, just radiating. And they're like, oh, let me go put that spark out. sadness. I can't make it up. Let me go put that spark out. I told you it's a game for them. The conquer, the divide, the damage. They destroy things. This is a chaos agent. This is a DEMON. Okay? I would not be surprised if the DVIL come out. What is this Three of Wands with the coach? Luck, yeah. It's like wait. Wait. Good fortune, positive change, fulfilling wishes, unexpected happiness. Just wait. And this, let's flip it. This is a lot of you guys who went through a lot. You could already got married, been in this energy where, you know, you went through the trials and errors in a connection or connections. Okay? Married somebody thinking it was going to be everything too quick. And it turned out to be, okay? Then you started learning, okay? Started moving different, okay? Possibly just working on yourself. You might have lost your faith for a little bit, but maybe you started going to counseling or, you know, it's 1:12 on the clock. And things started to change and look up for you. Yeah. Possibly had a lot of insecurities. Probably had to go do a lot of, you know, a lot of inner child wounding. You had to work on mommy, daddy wounding. You know what I'm saying? But you're learning. You're getting different answers. And you're understanding, like, how you need to move. What you need to do. Yes, that shadow work. Deep, deep shadow work. And starting to read people, be more discerning before you just jump head over heels into some type of fantasy. You know, your dreams could even be telling you, yeah. Your dreams could be telling you about your past life or what could have happened in the past, you know? Yeah. And you just focused on your happiness now. 1:22:02 on the clock. All right, Spirit, let's close out. I call back all my energy purified and cleansed. Call back all the collective's energy purified and cleansed. Call back everyone's energy in my home purified and cleansed. Yeah, bridging the gap and rebuilding. I'm telling you, after all these toxic karmic cycles and loops that you have been looping in. Okay, some of y'all just burning down bridges and rebuilding from wherever you are. There's no longer a bridge to come across. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, your higher power is changing something. Some of y'all could be like traveling. Or somebody traveled to get some evil eye done on you so you can come back into some type of connection or karmic cycle to delay you, like I said. But they burnt out because they risking their own potential and growth and success. Messing with you. Look, this could be a leader. Like I said, somebody could be military. Did I not say that? Yeah, this could be somebody who's higher up, who have the money and the means. Okay? They could tap into certain networks or systems that others can't. They can block certain stuff. They can see certain things. This could even be somebody who's stalking you. And they outside your house, watching you. They could be sitting at a local restaurant diagonal to your home, watching your every move. They could be having like those little special, you know, binoculars that they can see energy to see who's in the home with you. Some sickness, like these are people who go out and do this to women. They're like handlers or secret agents and stuff, or they come in and infiltrate trying to get information. Like I'm hearing squatters. But collective, let's get one of these and close out. I see the what do I see in here? Damn, what do I see in here? I see no. I do see no. I see the let it go. I see Mercury retrograde. And I see something about the health card. Like, I see something about the health card. Mercury retrograde. Ooh. Yeah, Mercury retrograde. Commitment. Close out, close out, close out. I hope y'all like the video. Please share and subscribe. Told you, didn't I say somebody watching? Somebody definitely watching. Divorce. That's the first thing I came in here saying. Caution, because this is not going to end well. Challenges. I told you, don't rush into something. Don't rush into a commitment, because it's not going to end well. Listen to your intuition. All right, Spirit, let me get a card to close out. Close out, close out. Confession. Fire sign pregnancy. Yeah. This could be what that was online. Remember, you was like, you seeing something online? They could have told you, oh, don't worry about her or don't worry about him. And now they announcing a pregnancy. You're going to be like, B-I-T-C-H, what? Because like, I'm trying not to curse. So, yeah. All right, let's get one of these. Close out, Spirit. Close out, close out, close out. Close out, close out. Thank you for all the messages. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I hope these messages were helpful, insightful, confirmation, because you should already know why you are here. If it's not for you, do not. It shouldn't resonate. And you'll know. You'll know. Always go back and ask for confirmation from your own spirit team. Ask them for guidance. Whenever you go towards a reading, you need to be asking, like, is this for me? But if the title resonates with your spirit, watch it. You know? Patience. Collective, y'all gonna need to be really patient, because y'all might be rushing into something that is not gonna end well. And that's what I'm gonna title it. Be cautious. Patience is the key right now, because something might not end well. Yeah. Divorce. Like I said, you might only be able to get out of there with the dog. I'm trying to tell you. Sexuality. Didn't I say something about the health? Patience. This could even be somebody who is on the down low. Narcissist. Your spirit team trying to tell you, like, baby, baby, please. You really gonna do it? Yeah. Brown sugar, babe. Oh, yeah, and it's gonna be sweet. They gonna come in sweet, honey. Sweet. But it's gonna be sour. It's gonna go from, you know what I'm gonna name it? Sweet and sour. No, sugar and spice? Or is it sweet and sour? What's that? Sugar and salt? I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up. All right, last card. Last card, Spirit, last card. Thank you, Most High, for all these messages. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Close out. All right. Move on. Did I not say that? Did I not say move on? I saw keep going. Do not stop here. You see it. Move on. What does it say? Someone is unavailable. A waste of time. It's over. That's what I'm going to title it. Move on. This person is a waste of time. Period. It's not sugar, bitch. It's salt. Damn, 9. At least I didn't make it to 10. All right. Y'all have a good one. Toodles. I'll see y'all later. Like, share, and subscribe. Please help me get back into the algorithm. Like, share. Love y'all. Didn't I tell y'all somebody was doing the love spell? I can't make it up.